these are all cakes. I saw a video and I need to show it. It was a video. I think I have this set up properly. Show it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I should have put in a content warning for food here. Fine. Look, the point is, yeah, skip ahead for a minute if that's a problem for you. But yeah, this is a thing I just encountered before starting the stream. Was this? I don't know how to feel right now. You know, I don't like it. I don't like it. Not really at all, actually. So if you'll permit it, we're just okay, we're done with that. I moved off of it. Hello, welcome to Lexi Streams. Hi. I feel like shit today, to be honest here. You know, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. I'll probably feel better after a bit, but you know, that's why I'm like an hour late, is because I feel like absolute garbage. But it's stream day, so I'm still gonna do a stream, just like everyone always said when I was little. When everyone just said, like, there you go. Lexi, remember every day that passes, there's another stream that you could do. And I said, what the fuck are you talking about? And they were all like, oh. And I was like, what is that? And they were like, you'll understand soon enough. And then they kind of like died, but they didn't. It was a weird time in my life. I'm tired. Feel like shit. But today, for those who don't know, is Mystery Stream Day, which naturally means that I'm going to spin a wheel and we're gonna see what happens, because what happens is up to the wheel, I guess. I'm not very good at saying things here. Not really. So yeah, fate is up to the wheel. Let's start the show. Get ready. There's one person watching, and they're gonna have to get ready for this. For my super wheel attack. That one landed on Snake Pass. I remember Snake Pass. Oh, hey, Jazz. Oh. I just started the stream a moment ago. Just spun the wheel. And the next step is that I set up Snake Pass, because that's what the wheel landed on today.
Snake Pass?
Beholden to the whims of the wheel. Yeah, Snake Pass. Remember that? Remember that game from like a few years ago?
I don't have any recollection of this game whatsoever.
It's like that one. Oh god, I don't have enough disk space. Why do I? It's only like 3 gigs. Why do I not have enough disk space? When did I get that much disk space filled? Seriously, when? I thought it was at like 10 gigs yesterday. Maybe I deleted something big and it hasn't fully taken or something. Well, that clearing the recycle bin did free up a lot, but not that much. I guess I was working on that video, but like, I'm pretty sure I was like, yeah, collectively all the B-roll I had for that was only like 400 megs or so. Maybe I installed something recently? God, I have no idea why I have so little space available on my computer. But whatever. You know, it's fine. Hey, Jazz. God, I just have to find like something. I'm just gonna install something. I really wish I had a better hard drive, but I don't really have the money to buy that kind of stuff right now.
Wait, what?
I was partially talking to myself there.
Okay.
Alright, that should fix it. Got like, there we go. Anyway, back to the point. I'm installing SnakePass now. It would be cool if I could have everything that I want to use for the mystery streams like installed on my computer, but I kind of can't. There's just way too much shit, and my hard drive's only 256 gigs, I think. No, it's 500 gigs. Which when I built this computer, I could have gotten a bigger hard drive, but I decided to get a solid state drive instead. Anyway, yeah. The I think that I opened the stream strong.
Yeah, shit happens.
I put up a video about cakes.
Ah.
It was not good. That's all I got. I'm really zoning out hard today. There aren't any viewers either, but like, you know, I don't know, maybe there are. I'm not really sure. There's Ooh Star Ooh. I think that's an actual person if I remember. Aren't they? An actual, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, yeah. SnakePass finished installing, so let's go ahead and get that set up.
Alright, so SnakePass time, let's go!
I love SnakePass time. My favorite day of the week. Alright. Right.
SnakePass Thursday?
Sure. Yeah, it's time for SnakePass Thursdays. Where's buttons? Okay, right. Widget gallery checkbox. I have to press the stupid. Oh, actually, no, I don't have to do any of that stuff since this game 16:9. That's fantastic. Alright. I'll go ahead and do this. Normally I would have the stream muted during this part. Oh god. Oh yeah, that's loud. That's why. That's why I normally would. But Jesus Christ, can people, when people make games, I think they could occasionally stand to like, I don't know, actually make the damn things like fucking make the volume reasonable. What I was saying.
You started with an immediate like volume setting.
Yeah, just tell me immediately. Like
not everybody needs to be shot straight out of their fucking seat the moment they start a game up. Or at the very least, they need to have the fucking filter in case they don't want their ears blown out.
Now we will simply do game capture. Have that capture SnakePass. And then I shrink that down a little bit. Looks like we're ready on that one. Turning off studio mode here just to like make tweaking this a little easier on a relatively small monitor. And oh, I think that's working. Fantastic. Okay, that should be good. So yeah, SnakePass, if anyone remembers. I'm not actually sure what I want to do here, by the way, because I got like 30% of the way through this game and I just kind of dropped it because I wasn't that interested. I don't know if I want to start a new game or what. I'll guess we'll just start a new game. Oh,
Yeah.
arcade mode unlocked. I'm gonna turn down the music a little more, actually. Oh, no, cool. Anyway, yeah, so this is what's happening today. I hope everyone in the chat likes snakes, because this is the first thing that's happening. The whole bit of this game is it's a platformer, and you're a snake, and you're all like, I can't do things because I'm a snake and I don't have no arms.
You ain't got no hands.
So, you know, bad things happen, and then this bird shows up and he's all like, Noodle, you left your oven on, no. And then the snake happens.
Yep. Are you gonna stream on the Discord or?
Oh yeah, I should do that. Hold on a sec. This is gonna go quiet for a sec. Just gonna have to do this. There we go. Go live. There we go. So yeah, it's you play as Snake Man. You see.
Yeah.
You love Snake Man. Everyone loves Snake Man. Look at him go. Right?
I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just gonna say I don't know if this is the same like developers or what, but this has an extremely like ukulele like vibe to it.
It was kind of going for the same thing at the time.
Yeah. It's got that look extreme.
Yeah, no, it was going for like I think they got Grant Kirkhope to do the music. It was going for the fucking like it's like the 3D platformers from the olden times kind of vibe.
Yeah, it's like them old rare games.
So yeah, you play as a snake, and so you have like, wow, all of these medals were just behind stuff, huh? Well, anyway, yeah, you play as a snake, and you have slither controls, so you go faster if you slither like sneaky little snake.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the game.
Sneaky snacky.
Lift your head by holding A. Yeah, we saw that, remember? Ooh.
Yep.
You just hold A to go up, but you can only go up like a little bit.
Yeah.
You have to like grab onto stuff and wrap around stuff. Oh, there's a thing over there. Ooh. What sorts of secrets await? Well, I kind of skipped some stuff there. We have to get the magic red cube or whatever to open the special portal, and then we can go to level 2. Why does he call it finding the keystone? The key, we found it. It's right there. It's extremely apparent where it is, actually. These are the questions.
Here.
I remember the first time I tried playing this game, I was playing it on like a fucking... on my old like laptop, and it ran like shit. Like I turned a lot of graphics settings down really low, and then it still ran like it was like okay. I mean, it wasn't a very powerful laptop, so that was why. But yeah, no, like it ran like absolute fucking shit.
Like fuck.
It was all like fucking. I turned the graphics settings down a lot. It would still run at like maybe cap out at 30 FPS. That was like the best it could do.
Yeah.
So we got all the glowing blue orbs. That's done now.
Yeah.
So we can thank ourselves and pat ourselves on the back for that discovery. But now, see, the trick to this game is, I think we were supposed to have been taught this, but weren't. But when you like, you can kind of. One of the buttons does like gripping onto stuff, but I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was like it was like maybe the triggers or something.
Yeah.
I don't really
maybe
remember.
the mechanic hasn't been introduced to you yet in game.
I'm not sure. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Okay. I'm starting to feel a little bit better now, so that's good.
Yeah, it seems like the game's like area design and shit like that's extremely pretty.
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
it looks beautiful. Like, it is a very
Yeah.
good looking game, in my opinion anyway. Like, it's very nice.
Yeah.
I think there's still one of those special boy medals to collect, but I don't really care.
Yeah. Fucking the big boy medal.
Yeah, for being a big boy.
Yeah.
Whoa, we did it. We succeeded at the level. Now we get to ascend to heaven.
Yeah. Now you get to have an afterlife.
And all the right, the snake puns you see. Next up is Courtyard Clamber. Courtyard Clamber. It's like in the old games from Rareware, if you remember them.
Yeah. The obscure like indie developer known as Rareware.
Let's make sure that gate is okay. Something seems off here. I'm a big dumb hummingbird man. Ooh, look at me.
Ooh.
That's what he says.
This is me. Fucking.
Ooh, look at me. I'm the hummingbird man. That's his voice now. I've decided. Scour the land for secrets.
You have to go to the Shrine of the Golden Monkey. You see.
Well, if I go to the Shrine of the Silver Monkey, then I can get the. Hold on, it'll come to me.
You can then go through the gates, past the doorway, get the thing, grab.
If I remember right, the way that improv works is that you kind of just like lose track of your train of thought halfway through, and then go kind of like.
You have to keep adding bullshit.
No, you kind of like lose track of your train of thought, and then you go like, oh, I can't think of anything, and then you play off your like rank incompetence as some sort of wacky joke. And then everyone thinks it's really funny and not annoying at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, you use your incapacity to make a joke as the joke, and then profit. Happens to me all the time.
Oh, you need to head up here. Wrap yourself around the bamboo to climb up. Whoa. I'm gonna go over here instead. I don't like climbing, it makes me scared. Upsets my stomach. There's a tail grab button too. I did forget about that.
You just get him and pick you up.
Yeah, but he doesn't really pick you up. He just loosens the load on your tail, which probably does like a thing where you.
Yeah, it probably helps in certain areas.
Yeah, the conceit of this game is fun, I think. You can do all sorts of things. You gotta slither around like a sneaky little snake, like all like, ooh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Ooh, look at me. I'm gonna get you. Ooh, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm gonna fucking beat you to death.
What? I would never beat you to death. Who would have implied that? Ooh. Certainly not me. I am a good Samaritan. I'm famous for my desire not to beat people to death. That's one of my my famed traits. Is that I don't generally beat people to death. Ooh. Ah, yeah, there it is. That's the button. It's the trigger. You can like grip onto stuff like that. Now the real thing is this. If you remember this thing, I mean you don't, but I do, because this one's a real pain in the ass.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's all like, ooh, how do you do it? How can you find your way up the the fucking triumphal tower?
Are you perplexed? Are you perhaps engaging in a problem?
Oh, that was actually pretty easy. I had a lot of trouble with that at one point.
Do you have botherations?
Ooh. You think if I fucking... Every time I do any voice now, I'm like fucking... I watched the Detective Heart of America movie recently, and I just think of voices from that when I'm doing voices lately, and it's a problem. It's just like the only place my brain can go.
Yeah.
Because the guy who made that is just like way better at coming up with voices than like anyone could ever be.
Yeah.
I mean, not literally, but you get the point.
Wait. Detective Heart of America?
Detective Heart of America, yeah.
Okay.
It's a fucking YouTube video thing. It was made by the same guy that made Charlie the Unicorn and some other stuff.
Oh yeah, Film Cow.
Yeah, Film Cow. It's great, and they like, it was originally like a couple shorts where just an eagle statue is voiced and is a detective and is like joke American, but then they made it into like, they made like a fucking like hour 15-minute long film out of it.
God.
And it's like genuinely really good. Like, I could show to genuinely gush about that film all fucking day. Oh no! The gate has all of the keystones missing! We need to find all 3 keystones! What a conundrum this is!
This is perhaps a huge snafu.
What a conundrum this mess turned out to be. Oh well, it'll be okay as long as we have each other as friends. That's the hummingbird's voice. I'm doing the hummingbird's voice now. No.
Just friends. It's not like I'm into you or anything.
Oh, yes.
What? Why do you get Southern? Why do you get Southern when I was doing the voice there? Fluctuating between British and Southern.
Wait, did that just brought me up here? What the fuck? Why was that there?
Oh shit! Why was that there?
I think that's how you were supposed to get up there. I just got up there a different way.
Yeah. It's just probably a second path.
There's also swimming. But we haven't gotten there yet. There's a thing to do when you're actually swimming, but we haven't gotten there yet. This is a fun game. I like it a lot, honestly. I never, like, I couldn't really be fucked to... Oh
fuck. Oh fuck that camera.
Yeah, well, it's a 3D platformer, I guess. What can you expect? Wow, they really nailed all the details from the good old days of Rareware, am I right?
Yeah, am I right? It's really faithful to me.
Back before they were purchased by Microsoft, but with a dollar sign, but I can't communicate that with you know, sound, so I'm just gonna, you get the point.
Yeah. Fucking before everybody at Rareware was sent to the Kinect mines.
Back when they were bought by fucking Microsoft. There's like a long, like there's like a 30-minute set. This is a YouTube video review of like fucking Donkey Kong Country or something now. So now I'm obligated to have like a 30-minute segment now where I like gush about how good things were back in the 90s when I was a kid.
In the 90s, we used to have fucking... We were actually able to play fucking Rare games.
We had Nintendo games, pizza parties, bowling alleys. What do kids today have? Nothing.
TikTok.
when
Hit
the 90s
hot
died,
chip
all
lying.
hope died. I'm quoting the fucking 90s Nick video, which
Yes,
has
I know.
like my favorite joke about this thing, because like he just references like a bunch of things that they had in the 90s, and literally all of them are things that still exist. He's like, yeah, we had Nintendo games, pizza parties, skating rinks, bowling alley, like just a bunch of shit that's just still around that did not die with the 90s, like even a little bit. Come on. Yeah, it's the way this game really kind of works is basically just that you can like, it's just getting to territory where you're allowed to like elevate your head higher. That's ultimately all it is.
Yeah.
Because you can elevate your head like a set distance above the area you are. So like you just have to get above stuff. That's basically it. Why does it? Okay, come on. Yeah, I got it. I understand how to do this.
I'm no buffoon.
I am no buffoon.
Oh, sh.
Yeah, see, that's the use of the tail
Okay,
lift. If you can
Okay.
if you just about get to a platform but can't quite make the, you know, close the gap, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have all the MacGuffins, but I still have to get the other MacGuffins.
Yeah. Still need to get the other, you still need to get the rest of the Baphomet the
Yeah,
rest of the doohickeys.
I need to get the rest of the blue coins. I mean, orbs.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, did I get turned around? No, I think I made it through. I think, oh, there's one. There's a blue coin.
The bluey. The water ball. Fucking
Come
hydro
on.
orb.
No.
Oh, God.
Come on. There you go. No. Come on. Yeah, that's right.
The fucking-
That's right. You can do it.
The fucking single frame of the water pulse and fucking move
Wait, hold
animation.
on.
Oh, God.
No, that's not
Oh,
good.
God. Oh, oh, shit. Oh, no, look at him.
Oh, he's dying. Yeah, no, see, that actually sucks a lot, because what happens when you do that is that you get taken back to your last checkpoint with none of the collectibles you had when you were there. So, yeah.
Fuck.
So I kind of have to do all of that again. I think you can go back to a checkpoint, which I should have done, but I was confident in myself, which was my first mistake.
Yeah. You flew to the to
Because
the
it's
sun,
bad.
and then you flew to the sun, and then you got your legs barbecued. That's how that story goes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the story of Odysseus.
Okay. Now it's time to slither. Or should I say... slither. Fuck it, let's see what happens if I try this again. It went so well the first time, what could go wrong? See, nothing. Literally nothing could go wrong. All you have to do is not
Possibly
overthink
go
it.
wrong. Oh shit.
I don't really know why I'm bothering. I don't need to get up there.
Yeah.
Look at my fucking snake torso going. It's all like back and forth, like, you know? Remember the 90s TV show Gargoyles? I remember.
Anybody remember Tailspin?
Only 90s kids remember Tailspin. With an E instead of an IL because it's from the 90s. I'm back here now. There's a checkpoint over here. I'm pretty sure you can like go back to a checkpoint and it'll recount it. I'm not sure.
It should.
But you know what they say, when Prince and the Pauper meet, you've got a lot to meet and greet.
Yeah.
I think I read that in a book once.
Yeah. You have to ask yourself, hey, what did the prince think of the Pauper's meet?
The what? What are you talking about?
What do you think of the Pauper's meet?
Oh yeah, this is where I died too. I could have just climbed up this way.
Huh.
Oh well.
Saves a lot of the trouble.
Okay, right. Somewhere around this direction, there was like a whole thing. Come on. You can do it, you dumb snake person. Yeah, see, actually, like, not having the weight of your tail can be a liability sometimes. This is kind of a stabilizing force in a certain way.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
You're caught in the fucking loop.
So what was I looking for? Somewhere around here, there's like a gap somewhere. And there was a thing. Yeah, it was here. Oh, Snaky. Why did we let you into the house? Well, that didn't work out. But what can you do? It's just like they say, when life gives you lemons, you gotta get back up again and give you lemons again. Once more. With passion.
When life gives you lemons, you just eat them.
When life gives you lemons, and you know, it's like they said, you know? Like, chill out, bro, you know, it's fine, it's just, you know, it's cool.
You know,
Be cool, dude.
don't look
like,
a gift lemon in the mouth.
That's what they always say, you know?
Yeah. Don't look
I'm
a gift
inclined
lemon
to
in the mouth.
agree, really. There we go, that's how you do it. Or, I mean, also that. But it's fine. No. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, left. Oh, God.
Come on, video games. Why you gotta be like this today?
Why you gotta do me like that?
Games.
Video games, America.
When I was doing the voice for Humming Bomber over here, I was like, there's a fucking character from the fucking Detective Heart of America movie whose entire gimmick is that he is a knight, like a chess piece knight, and his name is Chessmate, and he just shows up occasionally to like reveal his like master plan that he's using to trap Detective Heart of America, the main character. And of course, it's like the thing where Detective Heart of America has literally no fucking idea who the guy is. It's just he just shows up sometimes, and he's like, "Checkmate, Heart of America," and he's all like, just fucking. It's funny to me. It's always like a really inopportune time where he just shows up and he's like starts going on about his master plan that he's been developing the entire time. because it's
You never
checkmate.
guess.
Like he thinks he's the Riddler, but like literally no one else in the plot has any idea he exists. Anyway, Snake Pass. Its favorite among snakes.
8 snakes out of 10. Give it a 7 out of 10. I'm not gonna say what the other two give it.
Wait, did you say 8 out of
I mean,
10 critics give it a 7 out of 10?
Yes.
So does that like average out to a 6 out of 10 if you really think about it?
I guess.
I'm still missing
that's-
Blue Object.
That's not counting for what the other critics are saying, which could be anything.
I mean, you know, they're saying stuff. What does it even mean anyway when you say stuff? It's like you say one thing, you say the next. What's that even mean? You know?
7 out of 10 critics give it a 6 out. 7 out of 10 critics give it an 8 out of 10. The other two critics have not been solved. Like are unsure. Give the range. They give it the range. Like in a situation where x equals a number between 1 and 10. With the average.
Both of the other critics say, you know, given that x is equal to 3 plus y, and
What's
y
the
is
Rotten
equal
Tomato
to
score
12
if-
plus x, then what is x? That is my
What-
score. What would that even? X equals 3 plus y equals 12 plus x. So yeah, x equals 3 plus 12 plus x. Doesn't work at all.
My brain like fell into the fucking
There's
blender
no-
trying to say the words properly.
Wait, that's not right. No, yeah, no. There's not really any solution where those are both true. I think. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, because x would have to be 3 plus y, and then. Yeah, x would have to be 3 plus y, and then x would have to be other numbers. I'm not very good at mental math while also playing Snake Pass, apparently. Specifically Snake Pass, it's the only game this is a problem
Yes.
for.
It's the only one where this is an issue.
I don't remember what I was doing. Yeah, 82 plus x is 5. Oh, come on, brain. Why do I zone out like this? It sucks. It's not something I like doing, you know. Oh, is that a corridor?
Fine.
Holy shit. Found the secret. Okay, there we go. Found the flash shiny object. Right, yeah, yeah. Because x must be greater than y, but y also must be greater than x. There's no value of x and y in which that would be true. That was the thing. It's not actually that hard to explain. If it was minus, it'd be a different thing. Probably be possible, but just the way the solution works out, it's like, you know, you end up with like, in order for there to be an intersection between those two lines, you would have to have a situation where 0 and 15 are the same number, which doesn't really work. So. Anyway, don't worry, I'm an engineer. I know what I'm talking about. Also, Jazzy, you currently, like, do you have the stream open right now, or is someone actually watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the stream open.
Okay. Check.
Oh shit. It's weird. It's saying 1 on your end, but it's saying 2 on my end now.
It changes.
That's fucking.
Expectations are the flux between reality and darkness. Look, fucking.
It's Kingdom Hearts dialogue.
What was that? Yeah. It removed the keystones and closed the gate. We have to reopen it. That's that guy's voice.
store. We gotta reopen it.
Oh yeah, this now he has the Donald Duck voice, I guess, is what I'm gonna assume.
Again, let's see what both of us attempt as got Donald Duck. Okay, you go.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that. Do you think I'm fucking crazy?
No. How hard do you want to shred your throat in pieces to fail?
Do you think I'm a fucking kooky crazy person?
You think I'm a silly willink? I am not.
Yes, you are.
Oh shit, you got me.
How dare you deny my accusations?
Damn
it.
Fucking jumps out window.
Yeah, so you can kind of get away with a lot of shit in this game by just kind of doing this. I'm pretty sure this is also something I had a lot of trouble with. That climb there. It's actually really easy. All you have to do is just keep holding A and like kinda just sorts itself out, really, when you think about it. And when you really think about it, isn't that all that life is? Just an endless series of sorting itself out? Or
It's sorting itself out.
Why do you people listen to this shit? I don't get it.
We're all here.
Yeah, like, then you, like, why the fuck are you all here, you know? Come on. You know you can do it. I should have just fucking gone absolutely in for it there. Because that's a way better strategy, you know? Actually trying to, like, you're kind of intended to play this game in a very cautious and defensive way, but, like, actually trying to do that kind of just gets you fucked more often than not.
Yeah.
Really, the best thing you can do is just kind of, it's like Hollow Knight. It's a game that, like, kind of tries to get you to play it in a very careful, scared, like, defensive way, but, like, actually the best way to play it if you want to have the most success is just to be really aggressive and stupid about everything.
Yeah.
Because then you just kind of, like, yeah. Because, you know, the secret is that all you have to do to succeed in video games is you just don't get hit. That's it.
Don't get hit. That's the mantra of every fighting game. Don't get hit.
Yeah, it's like...
Mantra of every game, really.
It's all you need to do.
I was just about to say, like,
you know, it's like I don't know why people would struggle with playing fucking competitive fighting games. All you have to do is simply not get hit, and then hit the other person.
Have you considered not getting hit?
Yeah, simply. If I were playing competitive Super Smash Brothers, I would simply not get hit.
I would simply not commit crimes.
You know, rip to the rest of you, I guess, but if someone showed me propaganda, I would simply say no thank you.
If I were in Nazi Germany and I were given propaganda, I would simply say no thank you. I would simply refuse. I would simply say no to my orders. What are you even talking about now?
I don't know. Like, it's a stream. We have to bullshit for a very long time.
You gotta bullshit. This is streaming.
This is literally what people come for. This is literally what people expect.
Oh shit, I gave the game away.
It's like when people go to improv and it's like, you know, you could try or you could just spit bullshit and it's probably funnier.
Wait, it's all bullshit? Always has been.
Yeah. Remember to always brush your teeth, or else you'll end up like Sneak Jeff over here. That's his canonical name.
Yeah. Remember, kids, always brush your teeth, never shit your pants. You just do those two things, it'll get everywhere.
And remember not to get hit.
And don't get hit. Kill all enemies, avoid being killed.
Look at me, I'm going down a fun time slide.
Yeah,
that?
it's like a mat.
It was like a slide, like a magic carpet, sort of.
Yeah, it's like one of the slides at the den of the powerful rat known as Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Huh? What?
Chuck E. Cheese.
What are you talking
It's a
about?
joke.
What?
Is this joke confusion? Is this joke confusion?
No, I just forgot where I was. And also who I
Okay.
was. What's my name?
Cheese is your name now.
Jeez. I don't like it.
Change the name of the channel, the Cheese Streams.
Just cheese. No, it's not cheese. It's just cheese.
Just cheese.
To be fair, technically the name of the channel is still just Extra Visage because that's still the sort of unified brand name.
Yeah, it's a unified brand name.
I
It's
just
your Twitter handle, it's your everything.
I just thought that Lextra was like a nice thing that had a ring to it, and also I was paranoid about getting beat out in Google searches by fucking Outside Extra because they
Alright.
stole my fame from me, which I would have by now if it wasn't for them and their conniving tricks.
Yeah, they're the only thing in the way.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, you know? Everyone
Those
knows that.
motherfuckers.
Like fucking Jeff and Jeff 2 at Outside Extra. I'm coming for your family if you don't give me my brand name back.
Give me the. Give us the brand name and $200.
No, I don't need money, I just need brand. Brand is all that there is in the world.
Brand can be used to gain more money.
No, it can't. Don't you dare fucking lie to me like that again.
You're on your last fucking. You're on your last fucking straw.
Okay, let's see here. Need to
Grip.
climb back up.
Oh. Oh.
There we go. I came back up here because I realized that I needed to be up here to reach that elusive golden coin. Haha, I win. Still a golden coin missing, but I'd say I have a pretty good track record here.
I'd say overall, job well done. Hey, there's a blue.
Yeah, a blue item. I got all the blue items. Da, 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 da.
Do they have dragonflies or anything like that, or are they all just set dressing?
I don't think anything happens with them.
Oh yeah, you didn't pick up the green thing yet.
Yeah, I forgot to pick up the green thing. It's currently being crucified. I don't think I went this way, like, at all, or I might have started from this direction and just kind of immediately abandoned the path I was on.
Yeah, it's currently being crucified for obeying the state, obeying the whims of the Roman state.
Yeah,
As
I
you
don't
do.
get it.
What?
I don't get it.
See, there's this guy named Jimmy Christ,
Hmm?
and he was crucified.
What's a Christ?
It's a snack food. start sweating.
I remember this level because I remember trying to get to that island over there, like a lot. Like I really wanted to try and do it, but I don't think you can. It's just weird that it's like actually modeled unlike some of the other places.
Yeah. Maybe you gotta do a really weird trick shot in order to get there.
Yeah. That is the question, isn't it? Ooh, is that the thing up there? I'm gonna go find out. Look at that. It's a shelf.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure this is all there is. And I'm pretty sure I'm also basically dead right now. It's fine. God, he is so sad to be dying. It's fucked up. If I had died, I would simply not be upset about it.
If I died, I'd simply let it happen. Oh shit, how far back did that take you? Oh wait.
Not anything. I went to a checkpoint like right before dying.
Okay, because I saw the markers over at the end like glowing, and I was like, oh shit, you hadn't picked those up yet?
Nah.
Yeah.
I've always picked those up.
I already picked them up.
In a way, all of life is just an endless series of picking those up. I don't think there's anything up there. I'm trying to figure out where this last coin is. I'm curious, and I know I can get it as long as I know where it is. That's all I need. But it's hiding itself from me.
All your life is the time
it thinks it can fool me. It thinks it can fool me. It thinks it can find a way around my treachery and my tricks. But I'll teach it a thing or two about treachery and /or tricks.
I'm gonna teach this little slimy ghoul what's what.
I think going this way. There's a million better ways to go. I'm trying to go.
Find it, get in its house, and we'll be the winners.
The coin.
Yeah.
The coin is hiding itself from me.
Yeah. You can't hide yourself forever, coin. I know you fucked my wife.
It did. It's not even. Oh, okay. Well,
oh god.
I probably shouldn't have been constantly holding forward and kind of just like, you know, pulling out my entire escape raft there.
Yeah.
But no one ever said I was smart or capable at all in literally any way.
God. It's fine, you got something though.
This probably isn't the most enticing thing for a thing. So
yeah, I agree.
We'll just leave the level now. Yeah, I got it.
It's not that tempting. It's not.
And the Thunderbird is here again.
Oh shit. The Thunderbird? I'm a huge fan.
What? What the fuck? What? I'm all sleepy.
In the game or like in the chat?
Who knows? No one said anything in the chat. So.
Nobody's. Yes.
There's two people watching, so somebody's watching, but you know, we'll see. They're not posting in the chat, and that's fine. I don't really mind either way. I mean, you know, I like talking to people in the chat, but I don't mind if people don't want to post there. Like, I get it. I basically never post in any Twitch chats, and also I barely watch Twitch streams. Like at all. So.
Yeah, no, most of the time where I'm fucking watching a Twitch chat, they were watching a Twitch stream, I'm just like fucking, I'm a chatty Cathy in that fucking chat. I just love, I want to respond to everything.
Yeah, it's, I can definitely see that impulse, but also some people just, like, it's like, for some people it's just not a thing, and I've kind of felt that way. I mean, certainly in like a big Twitch chat, I'd never fucking post anything because big Twitch chats are just actual hell.
Yeah, at that point you're throwing letters into the sea.
Yeah, like no one's gonna see what you posted anyway, so like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is even the point?
And the bot shows up and you can point at it and be like, that one PogChamp was me.
Yeah, like freaking whatever. And then oh
At
no,
fucking-
oh no, that's not it. That's not what
At
was supposed
fucking
to
1
happen.
hour, 3 minutes, and 56 seconds, that PogChamp, it's me.
I posted in the chat like, wow, I think that thing you said was good. I also think it's good.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was all I said in the chat. Because like I would sometimes post in Twitch chats and try to make my own like snarky commentary or whatever, but I mean you just can't really do it if you're not there unless you're like the only person in the chat, which is a good dynamic that I have on some of my streams. Like, you know, whenever there's people in the chat, there's like 1 or 2 people, so I can actually talk to them, you know. Like if I ever get to a point where like my if I ever get to a point where like I actually have like a lot of people in the chat, I'm just gonna set the thing to subscriber only or something, just to like limit the amount of people so that I can like, you know, oh well, that fucked it up.
Oh shit.
But I can just so that I can like actually process and interact with like the number of people that are present, you know.
Yeah. So you don't want like an ocean.
Because yeah, it just becomes impossible to even do anything with at a certain point.
Yeah.
But for the time being, I just try to bullshit over fucking video games, and that's worth it sometimes. I mean, it leads to pretty entertaining stuff most of the time, I like to think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at this point I actually do have like 1 or 2 regular viewers, which is cool.
Yeah.
Let me check out that. It makes me feel happy about myself. Huh?
Did someone
join
join?
chat? Like
Hello,
Hey,
Jasmine
Alice.
and Lexi. How's things?
Hey, Alice. I'm playing Snake Pass. It's fun because there's a snake on it and he's going all around the place.
Is it the hit ukulele character, Trouser Snake?
No, it's just a regular snake. I think he's named like Noodle or something.
That's infinitely better. I love him.
But don't be afraid. It is just like the games from back in the good old days of Rareware. They even got Grant Kirkhope to do the music because it's just like the good old days of Rareware.
I met Grant Kirkhope once at a charity do. He was surprisingly down to earth and very funny, but also I never got the opportunity to tell him that his work on Viva Pinata was absolutely sublime and my personal favorite. And so I hope to meet Grant Kirkhope at a charity do again because he's very down to earth and surprisingly funny. I've
seen. The only time I've ever heard him talk was on like the fucking that one Game Grumps episode he was on like 7 years ago or some shit. But like he seemed cool from that.
Yeah. Was that in the HBOM stream? Or the 2 times the stream?
Oh, he was on there, yeah, wasn't he?
Yes,
I
that's
didn't pay much attention
what
to the HBOM stream.
At a charity do, and he was.
Oh yeah,
very
fair enough.
And I was like, hey, I loved your work on Banjo-Kazooie. And he was like, oh, thank you. And I forgot Viva Pinata existed, and that game was my fucking childhood. It's so good.
Yeah.
I never played... Well, I never really played anything that Rareware has, like, ever made, honestly.
I have a... It's... Viva Pinata is, at this stage, excuse the pun, Rareware shareware. So, I do have Viva Pinata lying around. I could, like... send you it on Dropbox or something, and like a video of how to get it running on Windows 10.
I mean, it's like, you know, I can fucking...
It's worth playing.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff is stuff I can figure out. I always just have difficulty getting myself to care about like games generally.
Games are bad, and I feel like destroying
not that I
games.
hate all games or whatever, but like, you know,
I do.
It's hard to get myself to like want to play any video game really at all, because it's just like I could do that, or I could do like anything else.
When I was an idiot baby child, I played nothing but Halo all day, but now that I'm a smart adult, I play nothing but Halo all day.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I need like the tense desire to fucking play a game to just kind of suddenly strike me like lightning, and then I'm playing it.
Yeah, it's like it's because it's just a sort of saturation thing. It's like there's so many
Yeah.
games that I kind of want to try at some point.
Yeah.
That like it's just hard for me to get myself to like pay attention to literally any of them, which is kind of a shame because there's a lot of great games out there that like deserve to, you know, be liked.
And there's a lot of great games coming out like soon, and Cyberpunk
Yeah.
2077.
Yeah, that's good.
No, that's-
Everyone's favorite games plus Cyberpunk 2077. I felt like I said that wrong, but I'm pretty sure I said it right.
Yeah.
You know, Cyberpunk 2077 gives you the really important aspects of choice essential to a CRPG. Like, for example, do you want to be circumcised or not?
Oh,
Truly
God.
harkens back to
I'm-
the classics like Morrowind.
Yeah.
I'm just
like
now I'm just
Morrowind.
remembering about how like fucking how they made it so that you could like change your character's genitals in that game, and then they made the gender of your character based on voice pitch.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's just that's like the most fucking one step forward, two steps back thing imaginable.
If I were a Cyberpunk 2077 character, I would be a man, despite my fat fucking tits. So, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Why have you got a bird holding up your tail? What's up with that?
He's bird guy, my friend. I don't know his name.
Okay. Well, he's not really a very good friend then. Or maybe you're not really a very good friend if you can't remember his name.
Really, I think it's a shared sort of lack of interest in the relationship when it comes down to it.
Oh, I've had a few relationships like that. They never end well.
Yeah.
One of them, like, those relationships that never really end. When one of them, like, messages the other, like, hey, I think we should break up. And the other one goes, yeah, I've been feeling like that for a while. And then it's like, okay. And you never talk again for, like, 6 months.
Yeah. Because it's just kind of awkward because you don't really want to think about it. And then it's like, oh.
Yeah. It's a bit much.
Yeah.
I was about to say the name of like 4 different people I've had the experience with, but I decided I wasn't going to be that petty. And also, this isn't my platform at which to speak, so I can only have Lexi approved opinions.
Yeah, only Lexi opinions here.
Yeah, because it's not my stream, it's your stream, and I don't want to get you in trouble for shit I say in it. So it's
Oh, yeah, that like genuinely, yes. I am happy that you're not like just kind of calling out individuals on here because I probably either don't know anyone that you would reference or like don't really want to talk about them.
and also it would just be really bizarre and petty.
Yeah, it would just kind of be like not really the vibe I like to have here.
We really nowhere.
But
It
anyway,
would be
yeah,
truly bizarre, I think.
it would be very unlike the cheery vibe from all those classic Rareware titles from back in the day. Like Banjo Kazooie.
Why do you keep calling it Rareware? It's just rare.
Like Banjo Kazooie and Croc Legend of the Gobos and Banjo
Croc Legend of
Kazooie.
the Gobos is shit compared to Gex the Gecko. Gex the Gecko is the best game ever made. I would die for Gex. I met Gex in real life. He shook my hand. Deal with it, levels.
Oh god, now I'm fucking. This is just reminding me of the time that Kara messaged me on Discord. It said like Alice won't stop asking me to join this Gex Discord server and I don't want to.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I met Kara in real life?
Yeah,
And
you did.
after like 20 minutes of silence, she just took like a hip flask out and just went, "Want some whiskey?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I want some whiskey."
Yeah.
And that's my only experience of Kara in person. It was very nice. I would like to recreate it someday.
Yeah.
You should come to Cork. I'll get a bus to Cork and we'll hang out and chill.
Someday I'm gonna go to Cork, but that is a long way off because traveling is hard. When
Especially
you're poor.
since the EU decided that Americans are no longer valid.
Yeah.
Added you too. Americans are now on the same level of North Koreans and Syrians when it comes to unsafe travel, according to the E EU.
Yeah, it's fun.
Did you know the etymological root of Cork in the Irish language is Corcock, which literally means the bog of shit?
Huh. Interesting. I was asking Kara, like, we were making jokes about Cork and Boggs, and I was asking Kara about that, and like she was genuinely confused as to like what the joke was. Like because like she was not aware of the idea of Cork as being like a particularly boggy place.
No, everyone in Dublin calls Cork people boggers. It's like a whole big thing, but it's
Wait, they actually do? I thought that was a bit.
No, it's like laddie bants, but Cork people don't get it because we don't talk to Cork people. It's just everyone in Dublin decided one day we were going to have a bit of banter with people from Cork and call them all boggers. But Cork people weren't let in on the joke, so they're just confused by it now.
So it's literally just like there's not, but it's not boggy. What are you talking about? And then Dubliners are like, we got one over on you fucking bitch.
See, there's a big competition between Cork and Dublin because people from Cork wrongly claim that they're the real capital, and to try and prove this, they built the tallest building in Dublin, in Ireland.
In Dublin,
but
we
technically,
built the tallest building in Dublin.
No, they built the tallest building in Ireland.
How they do that? Like they just like sneak in some fucking construction workers and like.
Lexi, if you keep talking shit, I'm gonna sneak into your house and use CRISPR to give you the vaccine that makes coriander taste like soap.
Okay.
So they built the tallest building in Ireland, but technically the tallest structure in Ireland is the Spire, which is a giant monument to the heroin epidemic in Dublin. It's just a big needle in the middle of O'Connell Street. So Cork claims they're the real capital because they have the biggest building. Dublin claims they're the real capital because they have the biggest tower, and it's this whole thing. You know, it's going to spark a second Irish Civil War. We're going to have to. We're gonna have to reincarnate Michael Collins just so we can assassinate him again. That's a whole pain in the ass, you know.
See, it's funny because, like, as an American, I have literally no fucking idea whatsoever about most of world history. So,
imagine if Cork
I just kind of hear the names of people, and I'm like, yeah, those are names, and that's funny to me.
Imagine Cork and Limerick are like the Confederacy, but not racist. Saying the Confederacy but not racist is like saying the sky but not blue. It's like practically.
Yeah, it's not even like I don't think there would be any of the connotation of the Confederacy if they weren't racist.
I guess like
I mean, this sounds like a football team thing, like a fucking like, oh, you're from UVA. Well, you can't. That's bad because here this is the anti-UVA zone. Like
the solution to the Northern Ireland problem with Brexit is to give the Republic of Ireland back the 6 counties, but then give the United Kingdom Limerick and Cork.
Doesn't that just create the same problems though?
Yeah, but it's less of a problem because it means the Republic of Ireland doesn't have to put up with Limerick and Cork anymore. And it means we get to get rid of the rubber bandits, who everyone says is like woke now because they do podcasts about toxic masculinity, but also they built a music career off of songs full of racism, classism, and sexism. But it's fine because they said toxic masculinity was bad, so it means they're woke.
I think that they, I was about to say something to that, but it's kind of just entirely out of my brain now, and I think it was that. Oh yeah, I think it was just.
Hell yeah, like bimbo rights.
I think it was just going to be entirely like a joke about like, now I can't remember what that I was going to say there either. I really hate ADHD. It actually sucks dick.
I recently got my ADHD diagnosis, and you know what? That would have been really useful 8 years ago when I started my secondary school education, so I could have got, the proper support I needed to complete my secondary school education instead of being really interested in pretty much everything I learned about in secondary school and horrifically failing at things like tests and classwork because I could never focus enough to do homework or study. That would have been really cool. Thanks, doctors. Thanks for diagnosing me with me.
They wouldn't diagnose me with any learning disabilities when I was a kid, even though I definitely had them, and it was really obvious because I had anger issues and would constantly scream at people. But they wouldn't diagnose me as a kid because I did well in school, so that meant that obviously there was nothing wrong.
What was I gonna say? Give me 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to my history teacher who managed to forge a doctor's note for me, which meant that I could type my final exams in school, so that I did at least a little bit better because I don't have the patience for writing, and I have dyspraxia, which means my fingers and brains don't like to work well together. So I can touch type really well, but I can't write for shit.
Yeah. It's God. The thing I was gonna say earlier, by the way, about Ireland or whatever was just a like basic like thing about like, oh, but doesn't like wasn't the trouble specifically about those like specific 6 counties. Like I don't think it solves the problem if you just change them out with a different one.
No, the troubles are a very specifically Ulster problem. Like you would not have the troubles in Cork.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, it
the
was Northern
troubles-
Ireland specifically, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
it's
because-
specifically because Northern Ireland is historically Protestant, and also all of the other things about it.
It's because, okay, so throughout the British occupation of Ireland, the British government and the monarchy tried multiple times to Anglification TF the Irish people by taking, British, particularly Scottish, Protestant Calvinist settlers and grant them land in specific parts of Ireland. And the only place that this really took root was in Ulster, specifically in the 6 counties in Northern Ireland today. And so the troubles stem from the fact that you had, a significant proportion of the population or are of Scottish Calvinist descent consider themselves to be Protestants and British, and their loyalties would lie to, the Church of England or the Church of Ireland or Presbyterianism, and they would consider the head of their church to be the monarch of England. Whereas the Catholic population would see themselves as, historically, genetically, culturally Irish, and their religion would be Catholic, and the head of their church would be, the Bishop of Rome, the Pontifex Maximus, the Pope.
So
you would not have this problem. Yeah, no, not really. You would not have this problem. We'll get back to that, but no, not really. We would not have this problem in Limerick and Cork, because Limerick and Cork in the 21st century are what we call recovering Catholic atheists. So, they don't believe in God, but they sure as hell believe in the Pope. So there wouldn't be any religious strife in those areas because it would just all be Catholics, and they wouldn't really give a shit because,
Yeah, of course.
religion doesn't have as much of a place in modern Irish society as it did in the 1800s, the 1920s, the 1940s, and the 1950s, and the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. It's a whole thing. So if we just gave Cork and Limerick to the UK in return for Derry and from Tyrone, yes, Monaghan, Armagh, and Down, which are the 6 counties in Northern Ireland, it would be fine, Then we could let them sync with the rest of post-Brexit Britain, and then when it becomes, a fucking Mad Max civilization, we can just retake those counties back, and we'll end up with a 32-county republic. Not socialist, though, because we keep electing Fine Gael for some fucking reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've at least gained enough of an understanding of fucking shit-ass Irish party politics from talking to Cara about it.
It's basically, it's been a competition between Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael for the past 100 years since the formation of the Irish state, and in this most recent election, Sinn Féin, which are the Irish Republican Party, they're the political wing.
They had a significant stake, but they didn't end up in the coalition, right?
They had such a huge stake that it scared the other 2 major parties enough that they went into coalition with each other.
Yeah.
Since the formation of the Irish state, as we know it, the Republic of Ireland, these 2 parties have been enemies, and suddenly a kind of leftist Irish Republican Party comes close to almost having a couple more seats in Irish Parliament, and these 2 parties were so afraid that they formed a coalition together. It's like the red-brown alliance in that it's so unlikely, but they were just so afraid of what they
Yeah.
perceived as the enemy that they came together. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
ranting
yeah.
about Irish politics on a stream hosted by.
No, I get it. It's
I was thinking-
I've passively heard about some of this stuff on the server I'm on with Kara. It's fucked. Everything that Kara's told me is that Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil are basically the same party. Like, in terms of their
Yeah.
actual ideologies, they're basically just like differentiated by fucking being on different football team.
Fianna Fáil is the Republican Party and Fine Gael is the Democrats, in that they're basically the same, but Fianna Fáil hate the gays slightly more.
Yeah. At the very least, from what I understand, the general just elections in Ireland are actually conducted in a way that makes other parties like politically feasible, literally at all. Which they are in America.
Our electoral system is based loosely on the British system, because we broke away from the British Empire relatively late, like not quite as late as say England, India, Canada, and other Commonwealth nations, but we did break away relatively late, so we copied quite a lot of their parliamentary system. For example, in Ireland, our president would act completely unlike the American president and would act more like the Queen of England, where they are technically head of state, but their actual powers are fairly limited.
Yeah, he doesn't actually do anything, and the actual power is in the Taoiseach.
On Uachtaráin, which would be the president, basically it is his job to officially sign into laws that have already been passed by An Dáil Éireann, which is our parliament, and the Seanad, or the Senate. And it would be seen as horrifically undemocratic and unconstitutional for the president to not sign in a law that had already been passed by
He doesn't have
the
veto
Dáil and the
power
Seanad.
or anything. He just
He does have
stuff.
veto power, but if he ever used it, or they ever used it, because we have had women presidents in the past, if they ever used their power of veto, despite the fact that the Seanad and the Dáil have passed a law, it would be seen as so unconstitutional and so undemocratic that the Irish public would basically, rise up and vote to abolish the position.
Right, yeah.
It's mostly a purely ceremonial role. Also, hello, Julia.
Hey, Julia. I'm playing Snake Pass, and we've been talking about Irish politics for like 20 minutes.
Has it been 20 minutes? Shit.
I don't know if it's been 20 minutes. I just spit out a number.
joined the server, like.
Yeah.
I joined this chat like a few minutes ago, but y'all kind of just didn't acknowledge it.
Yeah, I noticed that
don't-
you joined,
Yeah,
but I was too distracted ranting to.
I said,
Yeah,
I
sorry if
said,
I
I
didn't-
said hello, and I was like sitting back because of Alice.
Sorry if I don't. For some reason, Discord doesn't like give me the sound that plays when someone
That's
joins a
weird.
chat, so I literally
Oh,
didn't
gosh.
know.
This is.
I
this
would have
seems
said
like-
something if I did.
Yeah, I understand. Sorry.
That's okay.
So how are you doing, Julia?
This seems like a cool game. I'm doing alright.
Got to it.
You be a snake and you go up snake things.
Yeah, yeah.
This seems like a really cool.
Did
game.
you just
like,
eat that
actually,
bird?
like, this is
Oh,
a
fuck
really.
no.
This is a really like unique concept. I'm a fan. Like,
Yeah,
this is
yeah. This was making the rounds on like fucking video game websites like a few years ago.
I've never seen it before.
Back around the time Ukulele came out, and games that are just like where it was back in its old prime were like all the rage.
It's
This
the
seems pretty
nostalgia.
different from something like that, though. This is like a fucking snake game. Like
It
I've
just
never
has the
seen a game
aesthetic
like
of
this
it.
before.
And it,
Yeah, I
it
guess
is
the
like a
aesthetic.
collectathon, sorta.
In
God, yeah,
concept,
but I mean, well, okay, yeah, sure, it's a collectathon, but like that's just the structure. That has nothing to do with the gameplay. Like the actual
Yeah.
fucking way you control your character is incredibly unique as far as I can
Also, they
in,
got
in
Grant
concept
Kirkhope
and
to do the music.
execution, I'd say the game is fairly unique. But in style, presentation, and actual like goals and objectives, I say it's fairly evocative of late 90s, early 2000s rareware games. And I think Lexi mentioned earlier that Grant Kirkhope even did the music for this.
Yeah, they got Grant Kirkhope to music because like anytime someone wants to make a game that is vaguely evocative of like back when
So
Rareware was on
they're-
top,
they're-
they just get Grant
they're-
Kirkhope, and he always just kind of does it because like I get the impression that he kind of just likes making music and doesn't really care that much about like
They're they're clearly trying to invoke that kind of aesthetic and feeling of nostalgia for early 90s Rareware games, but with a fresh take on it, which is, the main means of locomotion. Which I feel adds enough differential space between this and other games to make it fresh and unique.
also, if this game was actually made by Rareware, then the snake would constantly be in a big stupid pair of jeans, and he would like look directly at the screen and say, like, see, it's like a penis, like on repeat, like the entire game. That would be the only thing he does.
If it was actually from Rare, it'd be like, oh mate, you get it? I'm a fucking penis. I'm a dick. Do you get? I'm a Jolly Roger. I'm a Todger. I'm a big old cock. Do you get it? It's funny. I put a joke about penises in kids' games. It's very funny. This sense of humor has not dated at all in the past 30 years. It's still funny.
What is the crystal thing here?
It's a collectible. You have to get it to beat the level. I love the. I just.
Like I just like the snake though. Like it's valid. Like.
Yeah, he's good. You have a really good impression of the fucking like Rareware like English developer accent. Like that is like spot fucking on.
Look at this snack.
Yeah, I do love the snake. Look at him.
Look at them go.
Look at him. He knows what he did.
What did you do? Wait, are there like? Can you like fight in this game?
No.
Is this like a fighting game?
I do not believe there is combat in Snake Pass, the video game.
I don't see how you could do combat in this at all.
I mean, you fucking like bite people and kill them with your venom. Like I feel like it's pretty obvious what you would do in a snake game where you fight.
Crunch them and then they die.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm just saying,
they could easily
like,
make combat. I just think
well,
they
it's
kind
fairly
of figured it was
self-explanatory
very...
how a snake would fight.
I think they just didn't really feel like it, which is fair. I kind of appreciate when games don't just like do shit like like arbitrarily have enemies just kind of for the sake of having enemies.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I was just curious, do you fight enemies? It's like, well, look at the snack. Look at the snack.
Yeah, I was gonna say that like considering how physicsy this game is, like the idea of having to fight something sounds like torture.
God. Yeah, it sounds like it would be fucking awful and annoying. Which is probably why they didn't do it.
Fight with your snack thing.
Yeah, but it's like they would like put enemies all along the stupid rails you're climbing, and and then they would have knockback and be able to like, oh, you didn't bite in the right place. Time to go back to the beginning.
To knock off any part of your entire fucking snake body, and then that complicates platforming, and then
Yeah, it would be like.
Yeah, it would be a different game. I understand.
What if we had this game, but it was a battle royale, and instead of like a circle shrinking, your snake shrunk?
I'm pretty sure that's
Slither.io. Your snake shrinking is just HRT.
Slither.io.
Well, no, but your snake shrinks like over time instead of when you lose health. And you see, it would be like, there would be like, it would be like you could also use guns.
Yeah.
IO games.
I learned something fascinating recently, is that all of those IO games weren't actually multiplayer. They were just like pretending to be multiplayer.
No, they definitely were multiplayer. I can see.
Some of them were multiplayer. Like the original Agaria was like fucking.
Igar was definitely multiplayer because I remember like near when it launched, you could totally like join other real people playing the game. I mean I was in high school at the time. Like I would join like the person sitting next to me. Like we would like reload until we got on the same server as each other.
Yeah, the way that worked is that the way that multiplayer in those games worked was that like it had multiplayer until it didn't. Like if there wasn't, like all of those IO games, the way they work is like if there are other people to actually pair you with, it puts you in multiplayer and everything. But if there aren't people, then it literally just puts you in a thing full of bots, and then it goes like, yes, you are in a multiplayer game now.
Yeah, that's sorry, I phrased it badly.
But yeah, you totally could play with real people.
No, yeah, I remember playing with other people back in like secondary school, but nowadays if you join an Agario server, it's almost definitely all like bots or recordings of previous players.
Agar these days, like it's long dead.
Lexi, you should stop playing the snake game and we should all play Agar.io.
I would be down to play Igar on the party stream.
God damn it.
sometime. We shall play Igar on the
Stupid
party.
polls. I hate these polls.
Next party stream, we should all play Halo Reach multiplayer. Or not multiplayer, co-op campaign. I will buy it for you.
I don't know that my laptop could run it. Also, I'm on Mac OS X, which I don't think supports Halo. Which is like
Halo-
valid. Like I wouldn't be able to run it
Halo
anyway.
was originally a Mac game, but then Bill Gates was like, we need a launch title for a new Xbox, so we're just gonna buy out this game developer. Haha, fuck you, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates were actually close friends in real life, and the supposed Microsoft versus Apple war was purely a consumer thing. Bill Gates and Steve Jobs were actually good buddies in real life.
Yeah, it's just like real life, where most of the people that pretend to be enemies are actually fucking friends with each other and are playing everyone against each other for fucking usually profit.
Yeah.
It's just like
Let's
that
do-
thing.
Look at this realistic snake model. I mean, it's not like terribly realistic, but like it's very smooth. Like I'm honestly really impressed with it.
Yeah, I wonder how they did it. Do you reckon it's like just a segment? Like it's just multiple bones placed throughout the body, or is it? I imagine that's what it is.
I love how you move this lever. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Lever. I hardly knew.
Lexi, I love this game.
Yeah, I like the game too. It's very cute.
Ooh.
It's been lovely talking with you all, but I am going to drop out.
Okay.
Alright.
Good night.
I really like how
Go.
you use these fucking ladder things to like get up to the top.
Yeah. And yeah, there are switches, and you do have to like physics pull them using your
I
grip
love
ability.
that so much. You use your snake body to move them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they move all around the place. They go like they hit them up. And then they go all like, remember buttons? Fucking
Remember the 90s?
no, they say to you the snake character. They say like, remember buttons. Capitalism is an unquestioned good, and they just sort of scream that at you for like 30 minutes. I don't remember who they is in this context. I actually have completely forgotten what the joke was.
Is there a plot to this game?
There's an evil thing, and we have to go see it. We have to bring the rocks back to the pillars in order to save the world. Looks like there's a way to get up here from like the very first area. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going down here because it's occurred to me what kind of secrets could be hidden down here, right? Am I right? I think the secrets that were hidden down here actually are probably just like, yeah, just like these areas from before. And in fact, it's just here. Like it's all it is. It's all it ever was. It's not real. You ever think about how it's not real, it's never been real, and nothing you've ever known has been real? All you are is just an illusion. A creature of fortune, a creature of coincidence, created and perpetuated by forces beyond your understanding. That's a pretty wacky thought, isn't it, gamers? Right, gamers? Right? It's wacky, right, gamers? You know what the right answer is. You're smart.
You understand, right? Right?
You understand. You're smart people. You understand what the right answer is and what the wrong answer is. You know what it is to be wrong, don't you?
I've been wrong before.
We didn't get all of the objects, but I don't really care. We should probably move on. I don't even know if I want to do a second game in this one, because like it's already fucking 7:20.
Yeah.
I could probably play something else for a short while.
Yeah, let's see what's up.
I don't know. What do y'all think?
I could see you. Yeah, I'm down for checking out a second game.
Yeah, sure. If I stop now, it would be reasonable. Okay, well, that was Snake Pass. I hope everyone enjoyed Snake Pass. It's a hit game for the Nintendo Dreamcast. Go buy it today, or else. I'm gonna pull up the mystery wheel again. If you remember that, sort of like part of the premise of the stream, if you sort of, if you recall. Gonna have to go fiddle with some stuff in order to mess with the wheel. All right, so everyone who's watching, which might still be people, but I think is there is Ustar still, which I think is actually a real person. But either way, we're gonna spin that wheel again. We're gonna see what comes up next. You ready? Well, we can do that. Actually, first I realized just now that I should probably do a couple things. Which, because yeah, this is where the YouTube archive ends. So I'll just like fucking mention really quickly that you can go watch my other streams and stuff, and you should also give me money on Patreon. And if you don't, I'll find you, and that's all of the things. Also, I'm gonna run an ad, just for fun, I guess. So see you after that. It's a minute. We'll be back. We're still here. If I don't know if anyone's really watching this, but anyone watching in the VOD afterwards can still hear me.
Hey, Lexi.
I kind of do wish that the ad just kind of like cut the stream for a bit. It'd be nice to have a break, but whatever. I'm just be casual. Really, I'm having way better results today by just like kind of not trying to perform it too much.
Yeah.
What you gotta do is just like fucking like just like turn off your microphone and put it on Darude Sandstorm or whatever.
I suppose I could do that, but then again, I mean, the entire point. There's also the thing where you don't get ads if you're a subscriber, which means that presumably if someone was subscribed, they would be hearing this part. And there's an incentive to subscribe, so like that's something I kind of do want to maintain, that there's something.
But I mean, this like actual streamers do what I'm describing. Though.
That would make sense.
Like actually.
Yeah,
just putting like the stream on like a break with no audio.
I mean, yeah, I can just put the stream on a break as well. God,
like I've seen it a billion times. I mean, that's where the whole like.
Honestly, yeah. If I really, ads can only go on for like a minute anyway, so like. If I wanted like a real break, I'd probably just have to actually start a break. You can't even play consecutive ads next to each other, like it doesn't let you, so. Also, we're back.
Hey everybody.
I hope everyone enjoyed that. Don't you just want to buy The Last of Us 2?
But yeah, I mean that's where the Darude Sandstorm meme comes from. Like because people would always use it in there.
Really?
I did not know that.
Yeah. People were specifically using it on Twitch? That's weird.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was where it originally derived from. It was people using Darude Sandstorm in their like stream breaks as like a loading screen song on like League of Legends streams, I believe.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
It's been League this whole time.
That's why it was. Because like a lot of people would use freely available electronic music like that on their streams, and so it just became a meme that like when somebody would ask like what song is playing, people would just respond to Darude Sandstorm regardless of what it actually was.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a pretty funny meme.
It is.
I think it's pretty funny. Sorry, I'm just currently setting up for a joke. It's gonna be like super funny in like an hour or so once this next game is done with. So you're just gonna have to trust me on that one. Yeah, so if you're coming in here for the first time, it's still the mystery stream, and I'm still gonna spin the wheel in a minute here. And there's still gonna be all sorts of wild sort of possibilities for what it could be. You know, what kinds of crazy stuff could happen.
Cool. I'm personally excited.
What sorts of crazy stuff could happen, huh?
Are
What do you
spinning the
think?
wheel?
What's going on now?
Huh? Why would I spin the wheel? What are you talking about?
I'm looking at the stream right now because I want to see the wheel being spun.
What are you talking about? No, I'm still setting up for this hilarious joke. You're not going to believe it. It's going to be amazing. I guess we'll just spin the wheel in the meantime. So let's click that button, spin that wheel. Let's see what comes up next. I know you're all fucking dying from the anticipation. Thicker is here, also dying from the anticipation of what's going to come up next on the mystery wheel. What sorts of new friends? Oh, it's Ollie Ollie 2. Ollie Ollie 2. I've played this before. It's fun. So we'll do that in a minute.
I'm gonna BRB. Okay.
You're gonna BRB.
Yeah. I'll be like 10 minutes or so, I guess.
Yeah. See ya. Okay. What was I doing?
I'm gonna BRBs. I've got the meats.
No.
That's the joke.
We don't advertise for the Arby's Corporation on this stream.
Oh shit, I thought we were sponsored.
No, not yet. I've been trying to...
shit, where did all those Arby's hats come from? Someone just send those to me?
I've been trying to court their sponsorship for centuries, but they still haven't picked me up on it.
We've been dying to get onto it. I've been messaging H. John Benjamin and everybody else in the ads. But alas,
how did Ollie 2 end up on here anyway? I can't find it in my I mean, I know it's here. I've played it before, but like, there it is. Okay. All right. So that's installing now. Is it done yet? Oh, God, it's taking forever to convert. Yeah. So, Jazz, how many people have you killed recently? You know,
a number I will not disclose.
We gotta know for the viewers, Jazz, for the viewers. Don't you want the viewers to be happy?
What are you, cop?
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh right, you're supposed to tell me. Tell me about it.
Alright, I'm gonna mute for a minute while I sort out all the audio stuff, but we'll be right back with Ollie Ollie 2. Welcome to Ollywood. So see you then. Don't change the channel, please. Well, that was surprisingly quick.
Hey. No problems this time.
There we go. We got the game going. Everything's going. This is Ollie Ollie 2. Welcome to Ollywood. I've played this once before. It's pretty good, I think, but not as good as my... I have no, I have no not uncomfortable end to that statement, so we're just going to move on. So, it's a skating game. You skate, and it's fun, and that's what happens. Oh yeah, I need to screen share this on Discord. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. Oh, I guess I don't. Or wait, no, I do. Okay, cool. Oh, that's streaming now, I think. Go ahead and... There we go. This is one of those games that gets really pissy if you, tab out of it at all. Anyway, yeah. You press A to push. Yeah, okay. I did it. I pushed. Did you see that shit? I wouldn't even believe it. You do a trick when you let go of the left stick. Okay. There was a thing to do. So see, we couldn't do the things. So you have to tap the A button when you land just before the floor. You gotta get good landings. This is how the video game works. To grind, launch a trick, then hold down the left stick as you pass over the ledge. It will continue to grind until you let go. I remember liking this game a lot. It's pretty fun. It's like you do the things and then you win.
Yeah. 2D Tony Hawk, it looks dope.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Well, it's more like a 2D platformer almost.
Yeah.
There's advanced tricks like holding the left stick, quickly rotate and let go immediately. Different rotations equals different tricks. You got the basics down. Time to shred. There's some challenges that you have to do to win or something. What's the Trictionary?
Oh, they're all actual stick motions.
Yeah.
Maybe a half circle. Please tell me you guys did 360 motion for the 360 spin.
It's a really fun game. Gives you a lot of fucking feedback. No, that's the wrong button. Oh, you can't land on stairs, by the way. Fucking gets you. You get shit.
Yeah.
You gotta finish the level. No slop landing stuff. I really need to refamiliarize myself with the controls here. It's a very, I keep trying to land with, to grind with A. That's not what you do. And I've definitely learned this the hard way before. It's kind of confusing though, to be fair.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back. Fucking skating, bros. We're skating.
This is a skating game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, this looks like that game you play on your phone.
What
You know
game?
the one? The one you play on your phone where you like snowboarding or something.
Oh, you mean Altus Odyssey? I thought you were talking about like some like popular
No, like
game
you.
that you
Like
play.
you,
Like, I
Lex.
thought
The
you were
one
talking
you
using
play
the
on your
royal
phone.
you. Oh, come on. So yeah, this is the video game. I'm not very good at this apparently.
So like I don't know what I was expecting, but this is not what I was expecting this game to be.
Yeah.
Like just based on the names.
It's Ollie Ollie, like an Ollie, like the skateboard trick.
I didn't know that was a
Yeah.
skateboard trick.
Now you do.
Mulholland's Grind. God damn it. Okay. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? What kinds of fun activities do you want to tell me about? Do you want to tell me your entire life story? I have time for it.
You already know my entire life story.
My fucking. What secrets do you want to know about? what dark aspects of my life do you want to get? What do you want to key in on?
None. Whoever said anything about keying in on dark aspects of your life? I certainly didn't. I said nothing of the sort, and I will not tolerate this kind of slander in my stream. See? That's how it's done. That's the kind of skateboarding I like to see. And I know what I'm talking about. Because I like to see it.
You just love to see it.
Now I'm gonna try to go for that tail side grind one.
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, thanks. Just wanna... I'm on push to talk, so I just...
It's important when you're skateboarding to remember that you gotta press the good buttons and not the bad ones. Remember that. This lesson will be important, you know, on account of the fact that I'm testing you on it, and if you fail, then I will kill you. Oh, that was the wrong button. That was the restart button.
Yeah, it's the first thing that Tony tells you when he starts teaching you the baseball. Same lessons.
When Tony starts teaching you the basic laws of skateboarding, the first thing he tells you is never do anything.
This is, why are you fucking here?
Your character is like Red from Pokemon.
Yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it?
He's got that hat. He's Terry Bogard without the vest.
What if Red is just Terry Bogard without the vest?
Red's got a different thing. Or whatever the fuck he's wearing. It's like
I did. Do a perfect launch. Oh yeah, there's other stuff you can do. You can learn about perfect grinds. Other various assorted mechanics. This is fun to watch, I think. Maybe not the most enticing thing. But you know. Remember to launch your trick at the very end of the ramp.
Very, very fun.
With perfect launches, you get more air. This isn't right at all.
what?
Oh, okay, that's right. That's what's supposed to happen. I was doing it too late, not too early. That's fucked up. It's weird that there's even a too late hitbox for it when they said, like, at the very end of the ramp, but... You know how it is.
You know how
I
it
know
is.
all about it.
Kids these days, they don't know about it.
Yeah, kids these days, all they know is charge their phone,
Eat hot chip in line.
eat hot chip, be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie. In that order.
That was a mistake. Check that shit out. You wouldn't even believe what just happened there. I have very little to say, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
it's fine because I think this is a relatively engaging game to just watch.
Yeah.
You know, when you think about it, isn't that all that life is about? Is being an engaging game to just watch?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's called a let's play, not a let's talk. It makes you think. Lost limelight.
what they say. If you don't succeed, then you weren't succeeding, not even a little bit.
If at first you don't succeed, then suck.
Yeah, if first you don't succeed, then, you know, fucking sucks for you, bitch. That's what they say on the internet. Nowhere else, just the internet. It's kind of a weird thing that they say that, like, all the time, like, when I'm sleeping and when I'm dreaming even. I don't get it.
Yeah, it keeps coming after me. It keeps coming after me. It keeps fucking... It never goes away even when I tell it to stop. Even in my restless dreams, I still hear it. That
The
place.
faces of evil.
Faces of evil. Only Link.
Huh?
I was trying to remember
What
the
does that have
shit
to do
in
with
fucking
anything?
CDI Zelda, and my brain just forgot.
Ganon.
Only Link. It
I
is
mean, that is
written,
written, to be
only
fair.
Link.
Yeah, this game has a really good feel to it, generally speaking. That's my take.
Yeah.
Also, then there's just some garbage in the way. It's kind of annoying. Personally, that's annoying. But what do I know? I'm just the average daily repairman.
What am I supposed to know? I'm just a cashier.
This level's really fucking it up for me. Oh, this level has no idea what's coming for it. It's a very satisfying game, and it's kind of just grind out shit. Oh, you don't even know what's coming to you.
You don't even know what's up, motherfucker.
I forgot why I hadn't played this game in so long. It's because of the fact that
Hard.
well, it's not that it's hard. I mean, it is hard, but like,
Get in it.
it's that
Oh, shit.
it's so. I mean, I actually had. It's just I remember like getting most of the way through this game in one sitting and then never like touching it again, because it's an incredibly satisfying game to just grind out like this.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like I can't even imagine what the fucking like IL speedrun shit is like, you know.
Oh my god.
Gosh, that'd be a lot.
Well, I don't actually know how much a speedrun would even be able to do with this, because those are
Or
generally
just be
on
playing perfectly, right? Like, there's not really
probably
a lot.
like a high score, but yeah, it's kind of gonna end
On
up being a
rails.
solved game, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's on rails. You can't really go much faster than the max speed. That's satisfying. Okay, no, hold on. I guess. Wait. Let's go to pro level 4. Let's see what that's about, huh? You ready for pro level 4?
Hell yeah.
This game can't fucking kill me. Only I can kill me. Oops, that was an accident. See, that's exactly kind of demonstrates my point. Only I can kill me, not this game nor any other mortal. A category that is akin to this game in my eyes. See, it's fun because it's a trick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to manual now.
Ollie trick.
It's type landing. Launch trick just before you hit the floor. Hold left on the left stick and tap A at the same time. Yeah, you wouldn't even know this shit. You know all about it. Manuals part 2. Once manuals landed, continue to hold the left stick to right along the floor. You can extend your combo between grinds. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oops. Yeah, that's it.
I love when it tells you what tricks you're doing. It's always a fun feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like one of the most fun parts. Skateboarding games. God.
It reminds me of this this Flash game I used to play in middle school called Dolphin Olympics 2. It's a good ass game.
I like games. Games are good. This game is leading to an awkward situation where I have such little to say in the end.
You're just reminding me that like I've only played I haven't really played that many skateboarding games, and I probably should play more.
I'm gonna finish this whole level in one combo.
A very good specific subgenre.
Yeah, they're good. This one's really fun.
Yeah.
I remember it just getting a bit bullshit hard, like towards the end. I remember that just kind of making me stop playing it, but like. You can't press A and left at the same time on the rail. That's the secret. If there's one thing I'm good at though, it's timing. And I like being incessantly like kind of getting a bunch of dopamine sent to my brain because I'm doing good timing. That's the kind of shit I love in the game. That's why I love Rhythm Heaven. It's because it's literally just a constant rush of dopamine because you're good at timing.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you're
I
good
love
at
that
timing.
shit.
Yeah, God, I love dopamine.
God, that was an entire level long combo. Times 51 combo. Fucking hell.
Feed of
Let's
dope.
skate. Wow. Look at this.
Oh my god! How long were you fucking face planting?
Damn.
Yeah, it was a bit of a thing. What's a laser flip?
Laser flip.
It's where you flip and it shoots out a laser.
Yeah, half circle forward.
Common skateboarding technique.
5-0
Lex,
to
you
laser
should know
flip.
these things.
Oh, I see. That
Oh,
makes
that's
sense.
360 flip. What's the motion of the 360 flip?
I believe it is full circle. Well, no, full circle is
That'd be great.
impossible. That's what they call it. I noticed that much. Or, okay, impossible is like that, I guess.
Impossible's like, yeah. Okay.
Inverkeel,
Oh,
like,
okay, so
shove it.
Oh, so there's some 270. There's some fucking, I think, like 270s, and then there's a 360. Oh, ooh, that's some intricate shit. Like where it's going back after quarter circle, and then after this. These are all just fighting game motions, but you're doing them in like every way. Like it's not just left and right, like as like the basis, because like it's more freeform because you're skating.
Yeah.
Instead. Because like they're not as associated. Because like fucking up and down aren't immediately associated with like fucking duck, and they jump and duck. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Button
those
jumping,
things,
right?
those things you said.
Yeah.
In Lexi's words. Those things you said.
Wait, are you guys talking about something? I can't hear anything over how fucking hard I'm creaming this level.
How much ownage is fucking having?
Ponage even.
Yeah. Ultimate fucking ponage.
Epic for the win.
Crooked grind to big spin flip. Crooked grind is RB and right. big spin flip. Like that. Oh, so it's basically the same thing, except I also have to hold RB.
Really nice music.
Yeah, it does have nice music.
Did you know that RB was originally intended to stand for Ridiculous Bastard? The government doesn't want you to know this.
Super secret.
Ridiculous Bastard. More like Inglorious Bastards, am I right?
I'm not really.
Fucking
I don't know about
2009?
Tarantino.
Now you're driving to the fucking Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Look at this area. Love it. Okay.
I'm trying to do the thing. No, that's not right at all. Hold on.
I appreciate the blood spikes.
Am I misremembering this? Yeah, I'm doing a 360 flip. Whatever, I'm not gonna do that thing. Now. Yes. If you're holding A, it tries to snap you to the ground instead of the rope. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
There's nothing I can do.
That's right. You're powerless to stop me. You're powerless to stop me from like eating shit so many times you wouldn't even believe it. I gotta grind off the high bamboo rails though. That's the thing they forget. That's the thing the government won't tell you. That's the thing that I won't tell you. You don't get to know that. Not about me.
You just
Not
told
about
us.
this.
The game's up, Lexi. You just told us.
Oh shit.
The game's up.
I did it. You cannot contain my power.
Edgy.
Huh?
Edgy.
Wait, why is that edgy? I don't get it. You do not understand what I'm capable of. You do not understand the things I have done. Oh yes.
I love how you came. We went to like from like laughing evilly to just being like incredibly cute.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
You heard me.
I didn't hear you, and I'm very confused actually why you would say that. Oh, I ate shit. That's bad. Let's do it again. I love how it's like, presumably this is supposed to be like a skateboard trick where you just kind of get up from it, but also like you super die in a lot of these scenarios. I mean, how fast did you hit that wall? Like you're dead, that's it. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, bucko.
Unfortunately, you died. Just like in Dark Souls. You know, this really reminds me of that time I played Dark Souls. Not on stream, just like, you know, in general.
In your entire...
You know, last time I played Dark Souls must have been a while ago. I think I might actually have Dark Souls 3 on the fucking list, but it's never come up. Wait, there were 3 relics? Hold on, there were 3 relics. I have to find out about the 3 relics, guys. I'm sorry that things had to end this way.
It's okay.
I hope people are enjoying this. I'm trying to really just give off the vibe that I'm just like enjoying myself a lot here.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. Good game. Oh, I see.
No, I mean, like, are you actually enjoying it?
Yeah, it's a good game.
Okay. I'm glad. Because you just said you were giving off the vibe, so I...
Yeah, I was hoping that vibe was, like, being communicated, you know?
Yeah, I'm good on the communication.
On the same page of game good.
Oh, that's not good. I love the way he tumbles if he hits something. Like, he just fucking
Yeah.
goes.
Fucking just starts hurtling. That's what happens when you fuck up when you're skateboarding, especially this far in one direction.
Yeah, you kind of have like a lot of momentum, and it all kind of piles up there.
Yeah, you just kind of start hurdling, and it's great.
Has anybody ever skated this far IRL?
Yeah.
I like to think of myself as something of a skating expert.
Somewhat of a skater.
Something of a skater girl, as they would say.
They said, "See you later, girl."
In the skating speedrunning community.
Yeah, in the skating speedrunning community specifically.
Where you speedrun skating?
Do you speedrun Skate 2 specifically?
No, you speedrun skating.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been running in the fucking skating speedrunning community for 500 years.
The speed skate.
Now listen here. This is gonna be nice and simple. You're gonna know what to do. You're gonna fuck. You're not even gonna know what hit you. Tricks are just gonna come, and then they're gonna stop, but then they're gonna keep coming.
Tricks start coming and they don't stop coming.
And you won't even be able to remember the last time there weren't a million tricks all over you, coming all over you.
The tricks start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules.
Oh.
You got it, Smash Mouth.
Oh, I guess that can happen.
Hee-haw, it's a Smash Mouth jokey.
Huh? Wait, what?
I assume it's Smash Mouth lyrics, you know, like from All Star, from the hit song All Star that was featured in the 1998 film Shrek.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I think it might have been 2000, whatever.
What the fuck are you talking about? What's a 2000? Damn it. That wasn't what I was supposed to do at all.
2000 what?
Oh, you're testing my patience. You're testing my patience and you're testing my resolve, my drive, and I will rein up to the challenge. You won't know what hit you when I start doing a skate real good at you. You're not even gonna know what hit you. Oh, right. There's that. Look at that manual. Look at that. No! No! No. It's not time yet. It's not your time yet. Not my time yet. Sorry, we've gotten to the, like, Lexi starts rambling about nonsense, pretending to be some sort of demon or some shit part of the show. Sort of a normal thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a regular bit.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Funny because I have like 2 jokes.
I look forward to it every week.
I did a nose manual. I think it's just, you know, it's difficult to commentate on this because it's like, you know,
That's super fair.
it's just a bit difficult to
You're doing a
commentate
good
on
job.
this. It's like, there we go. Now we can do the next level, finally. Pull a hard flip out of a nose manual. Well, I know what a nose manual is, but what's a hard flip, huh?
What is that supposed
A
to
hard flip is when you flip when you're hard. So that's what it is.
The joke
Oh, there it
is
is. Oh, it's just that.
It's just that.
That's easy. That's easy. hold on. No, okay, yeah, specifically a nose ring roll. What does the game think I'm doing? It was something about a Casper flip. Like a nosy 360 Casper flip or some shit.
Casper mattress flip. Other sponsor.
It's probably the anti-Casper. Wait, no, the anti-Casper flip was this. Wait, what was the hard flip then? Oh, wait, why is that? How is that distinct from? Okay.
They call it the Casper flip because that's the one that kills you IRL.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I did it now. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, let's go. Probably shouldn't press A during that part. Do you see that shit? Do you see how fucking on point I was there? Do you see that?
Oh yeah.
I bet you didn't.
Oh yeah.
I bet you fucking didn't. You don't even know shit about it. I'm gonna do the pro version now. And it's gonna be easy as pie because I'm the best fucking Skate 2 player in the world.
The whole world?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh Jesus, did you see that? I'm gonna try and replicate it actually because I feel like we need to observe it. Okay, not that. Jesus, come on. Yeah, like that. Did you see that shit?
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, like it sure does, doesn't it?
Sure fucking does.
God.
We're lying. That's what I like to say.
Damn it. I have to get the golden monkey statues or whatever the fuck they're supposed to be. Oh, this level won't get the better of me yet. Not today. Not today, bitch. You can't overcome me and my challenges and my struggles. You can't. Did you know that? You can't.
Yeah.
And you better not try it, or else I'm gonna have to wreck some shit all over your ass. You know? That's what I'm telling to the game right now.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't even get close with my combo. I'm probably expected to do a bunch of fancy tricks and shit too. And also somehow get a higher combo. Don't grind the first legend finish, grab all of the relics and finish. Okay, let's see if we can do those, and then I think we'll call it quits on the stream.
Quits?
Yeah, just, you know, generally.
Yeah, that's fair.
This seems difficult. You can't kill me though, because I'm already dead. Haha. Oh wait, no, I fucked up that bit. Okay. Oh, you don't know what's coming to you, do you? Julia, this game doesn't know what's coming to it. Isn't that
They
exciting?
have no fucking idea.
Isn't that exciting? Isn't it like, whoa, this game doesn't even know what's coming to it.
Yeah.
All sorts of things are about to happen, and none of them are going to be good. Because when I come and get on my bullshit, people die, is what happens.
You don't have bullshit, Lexi. You're lovely.
Well, that's what I meant. I mean, I was doing it in like a jokey way this time.
You still don't have bullshit. That doesn't change anything.
Oh, fuck off. That counts. That counts, you fucking not a game, actually. There it is, I found an insult.
Just gonna invalidate this game's existence.
It's not a game now, because I don't I don't personally like it, which makes it not a game. That's how that works.
Yeah, that's exactly how that works.
I mean, if a
Thousands
game
of
is not
reviews
made for
function there,
exclusively
exactly.
me, then that means it's not actually real video games. And I should know, I'm an avid gamer. I know exactly what is and is not video games. And I know it's so hard that I can teach it to everyone else.
You got your gamer license, and that means you can say anything about this. You took your gamer test at the GMV, and that got you your gamer license. So now, you're an official card-carrying gamer.
You're a gamer, you bitch. You don't even
I finally
know
got around to getting myself a gamer license. So
Thanks, I got it too.
license to game.
Yeah.
You don't know our struggle as an oppressed people. It's not easy.
They make you get a license to game.
I'll tell you these days, if you say you're a gamer, they'll arrest you. And they'll throw you in prison.
They've been killing us in the streets. It's hard for us.
It's true, it's true. It's really fucked up, honestly, when you think about it.
JonTron, silence. You've been slain, we've been silenced.
We gamers have been silenced for long enough.
For too long have gamers been a punished and silenced majority. A tiny portion. You remember Revenge of the Nerds? It's like that. It has been for literally forever.
Yeah, you can see the silent majority that they always talk about. Yeah, that's what gamers are.
and we know what we like in our video games.
We've been
Really,
silent for
really
long enough.
gratuitous and patronizing ass shots is what we like in our video games, right?
We want
Yeah.
nothing but ass cheeks.
Yeah,
Just
and it
ass,
needs to be like as
nothing else.
patronizing as fucking possible, you know.
You just patronize as
It needs to
possible.
just
They
like
need to give
fucking
us the
basically like feel as if the developers have fucking like flashed a note on screen saying like, yes, you are a good gamer, aren't you? You love the boobs, don't you? You think that the titties are good, do you not? Ooh.
I love titties personally.
Yes, but I mean,
I
as if
personally-
like you know, talking to you as if you're like a dog or something, you know, like fucking
yes.
you're you know, just kind of like in an incredibly
No, I
incredibly cynical
understand. I
manner.
understand.
Yeah, you're such a fucking. There's just constant like it's just constant ass shots while constantly while the game constantly repeats to you, "Don't you love this, you stupid stinky baby?" This is so good.
Oh, I'll give
No,
you
I know. I was only joking. But
yeah, that's. It needs to be like there needs to be just like just constant fanny shots of every female character, and then it needs to just like constantly sort of awkwardly hover over it.
Yeah.
You see, personally, I don't understand the panty shots. Like, I don't understand the interest in that. It's like
I don't understand
Yeah,
most
like-
things. I mean, it's like whenever people complain about like the SJWs trying to take away the boobs in video games or whatever, it's just kind of like, you guys know there's like actual porn on the internet, right? Like
Yeah.
you can just look it up. It's
Extremely
there.
easy to get
Why do
pornography
you
on the
need that in
internet.
a fucking RPG? Like what are
Why does
you?
it need to be in your JRPG too? Yeah.
I mean, it's like you can show skin for the sake of fucking making a nice character design. There's plenty of good character designs that show skin because they're just wearing nice
Yeah.
clothes, and some clothes show skin. But like that's
Yeah,
not
it's
really
the
the
typical,
intention
like,
with a lot of that
understandable
stuff.
But
A
then
lot of
it's
the
like
time
you
it's
get
just
like
kind
the
of there to
fucking.
tell-
it's when you get to like boob armor and stuff. I hate boob armor.
Yeah, it's
God.
like, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, just like, I don't know, like
Yeah,
it's just
just
kind
like-
of there to be patronizing more than anything. It's kind of there just
Yeah.
to be like fucking, you fellas like this, don't you? It's like, fuck off.
You want to see all the movie, don't you? You stupid fucking idiot. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
at
you
least
love
if
it, don't
at least
you?
if you go to a strip club, you get to fucking talk to someone. You know, like there's at least an appeal to that you can't get from just watching porn.
At least in person, so there's like that appeal.
Yeah, that too. I mean, you know, there's that.
Yeah. They're right there, as opposed to like a grafted image on your fucking computer screen. I say grafted like it's fucking carved. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get those fucking monkey relics, and you're not gonna be able to stop me.
I gotta get the funny monkey coin.
The game thinks it can stop me. Oh, but it doesn't know what's coming. I don't know what's coming either, but like I'm sure it's gonna be pretty cool. You know, like when the apocalypse comes and there's gonna be like severed heads everywhere, and Jesus will be there. It's gonna be fucking hype as shit, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, there's guys on the horses and shit. It's gonna be great.
Big apocalypse featuring a cameo appearance by Jesus.
Yeah, and then I'll like sort of pull off my face, and there'll be like a demon inside, and they'll be like, I was the Antichrist the whole time, and you didn't notice.
You were the Antichrist the whole time?
Fuckers.
Yeah, I was. It's fucked up,
Oh
right?
shit.
Why did you tell
Everyone
me? Did you tell
I always liked.
Shit, we should have known that earlier.
I always liked Good Omens, the book, because it likes
I got
doing
it
that
fucking
thing where like like the Antichrist is there, but like they fucking like he was supposed to be passed off to a really shitty family to be raised, but they just fucked up when they were, you know, giving out the babies when he was born. So like he just turned out kind of nice, you know.
It just turned out okay, dude.
Yeah, he's just kind of fine, you know.
Hey. Gotta get into fucking good.
Antichrist chill guy.
Yeah, like he's
That's
just
that
collection of
attitude,
orbs.
he's actually raised one.
whatever. I got the things. I did the things. That's probably it for Ollie Ollie 2. I don't know if my brain can handle much more of Ollie Ollie 2. Welcome to Ollywood.
It's valid.
It's the name of the game, and the game is named... Oh shit, hold on, I was trying to remove a scene, but I'm not in studio mode right now. I'm used to studio mode. Anyway. Oh god. Anyway, yeah, make sure to fucking get really mad online because some people have some like thoughts, like mild criticism of video games that have a lot of boob shots in them. Because that's what activism is, and those people probably literally hate all boobs and are basically Puritans, because that's how the world works.
Yep.
Anyway, you want to wrap up the stream?
Do you? I think it's up to you. Probably.
You can give it a few minutes.
Cool.
Yeah. Why don't you two talk about the things that you do? I'm gonna go take a piss because I need to do that.
Okay. Hi, I'm Julia. I have a YouTube channel called Julia Pseudo, and I also have a Twitter that's Julia_Pseudo. So check out either of those if you'd like.
I'm on Twitter at Pyrotastic. I am doing commissions. It's in my pinned tweet. 50% of the proceeds from my commissions are going to the Florida Bail Fund. And in addition to that, I co-host a stream every Friday on Fighting Polygon Team on Twitch. It's every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We pick fighting games decided at random. This week we're playing this week among the 3 games that we're playing, one of them is gonna be Nidhogg, which is gonna be a fantastic time. Please show up if you can. And that's it for me.
Cool. Sounds lovely. I should actually check by your stream sometime. Like actually.
Do it. Nidhogg's awesome. You have to see us play it.
I don't know what Nidhogg is. It's just a fighting game.
It's the best. It's the most easiest to it's the easiest to immediately pick up fighting game of any.
Nice.
It's kind of like a platformer. It's really cool.
So like Smash or
kinda. It's a lot of it's based around getting to the other side, moving over to the other side instead of just they killing out your opponent.
Gotcha.
It's really cool.
It actually has platforming mechanics, not just platforming mechanics, but platforming goal, to actually platform, yeah. Okay.
By the way, I
the best.
fucking.
Hey, Lexi.
I already did the thing, so it's not really a secret anymore. But I just remembered that I hadn't done the incredibly funny joke yet.
Shit.
So I popped it on the stream.
You did?
Yeah, it's really funny.
Wait,
At
what?
least I think I did.
What?
Did I? I mean, it should be
Wait, is this
playing.
something
now.
I can see now?
No, there's something you can hear now. I guess I probably shouldn't have made it an audio joke.
Oh, well, I'm not actually looking at the stream now. Oh, is it Darude Sandstorm? Yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking. I was just looking at the Twitch stream. Hold on.
Yeah, it's Darude Sandstorm.
I don't know if I can hear it.
Yeah. It's very faint.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Sorry, it's all just very echoey because I can hear myself, But yeah, good joke.
I did it.
It's
I
2012.
win.
It's like it's 2012 again.
It's just
know
like
if I
it's 2012 again. I don't think any of us really liked 2012 very much at all, actually.
It's 2012 all over again. I can hear Gangnam Style.
Time, I guess. That's when I graduated from high school.
I can feel Gangnam Style playing in my heart.
Okay, should be playing Cumulatown again now. So make sure if you like my stream, make sure to go online and watch more of them. Also, I do other things too. Like I.
Are you okay?
Huh? No, I'm just tired.
Are you okay? Okay.
I do other things too. Wouldn't you like to know?
I'd like to know.
Go to my Twitter. I post everything I do on my Twitter. Also, I have a YouTube channel. I put stream highlights there, among other things. And also, like... you also can go to YouTube channel. Oh yeah, on the YouTube channel I'm also going to be putting some videos up there soon. You can see early versions of them if you go to my Patreon as well, which is patreon.com/extravisage. And I also have a Ko-fi for one-time donations, so you know, if you want to give me money for this, if you like my shit, you know, I appreciate it.
I love your shit, Lexi.
Oh, that sounds weird.
That's the stuff on your stream.
It's funny. Like poopy. It's just like if it was a penis, so like the snake thing from earlier. You remember that? It's not.
Oh yeah. The rare
archive
thing.
is gonna be like the fucking just the second one, so they're not even gonna know about the snake pass jokes. But hey, if you want to find out, you can watch from the YouTube channel. Maybe next stream I won't be quite so out of it, but we'll see. I hope everyone has a good day. And
are we still streaming?
Yeah, of course.
Oh shit! Well, I don't know.
What do you think? I would stop streaming just because I'm completely inept at doing plugs and killing the entire pace of the stream?
No, you're not. What? We did plugs on our own.
I'm gonna stop the stream now. I can't think of anything else to talk about. I mean, obviously, Black Lives Matter stuff is still happening, so you know, keep invested in that. That's important. Also, other things probably. I mean, this is the part where I'd say a bunch of like a series of jokey kind of, like set like half jokey kind of like statements of my opinions on things. But I can't really.
Raven, you showed up just as the stream is
again. This is the second time.
Again! Oh.
Incredible.
I mean, the stream's usually ending around 8:30, Raven. Like,
I figured it ended like 30 minutes from now.
I mean, sometimes it goes till 9, but I don't usually like when it does.
Fair enough.
It only lasted this long because I delayed the stream for like an hour because I was incompetent. So that's the thing, right? Like it's fine. Anyway, if everyone's satisfied with themselves, right?
Yeah.
Very satisfied with myself.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream now if we're all ready to do that. Go watch the other ones. They're at 5 p.m. EST, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday. You should watch them, and if you don't, then I mean, I can't really describe what would happen to you on the air, but you should watch them.